Good afternoon. Welcome to my channel. Today is the 1st of April 2021. And no, this is not April Fool's. We're going to do diamond painting. We're going to start in the middle part, the vase of the flowers. So, how are you doing today? Welcome. I'm so happy you decided to spend some time with me. And I already have the white for the flowers put out here. So I think we're going to proceed with that. That's all. So let's get the flowers in here because I love flowers. I love nature, anything to do with nature. So how are you doing today? I'm relaxing a bit. I'm trying to focus this light so as not to get a glare, which is next to impossible. Sun is coming and going, the usual story. Well, let me tell you folks, I am not much prepared for the Spring Festival yet. We did do grocery shopping because tomorrow all the stores are closed here in Hungary. They will be open on Saturday, then they will be closed on Sunday and Monday because Easter, for those celebrating, goes Easter Sunday and Easter Monday. So whatever is missing from the kitchen will have to be searched for Saturday. So, beautiful day today, 24 degrees centigrade. That is a heat wave here in my country. How's the weather where you are staying? Since I have viewers from all over the world, excuse me, and I do thank you for keeping me company every single day. You are absolutely wonderful. I hope you enjoy diamond painting as much as I do. We have learned a great deal together. And this month comes my first Diamond Art Club. I'm really looking forward to that. I've heard so many raves and good things about it, so I'm really looking forward to experience Diamond Art Club. It is a canvas that caught my eye last summer, and I finally saw that it is in stock, so I jumped on it and ordered it. I am very disappointed at what the customs did to my little girl canvas. It showed up after four months and they have totally ruined it. Now do tell me, why did they have to lift up the double-sided adhesive? What did they think was under the adhesive, a tank or what? But that's what they did. So they created rivers and bubbles. Excuse me, I didn't bring any water here. I will see how much of it we can salvage. It will be a good experience for us in learning what to do in a situation like that If I cannot salvage it to a point where I can work on it, then I will definitely contact the store and reorder it because it is something I very, 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 very much wanted. As as all of my canvases actually, because I always pick out the ones that I'm madly in love with. You know, that's how it goes with me. And after waiting all this time for them to do such a stupid thing, I don't understand. And it's like, yeah, okay, who am I going to sue or who am I going to blame since I don't know which customs officer was the smart one, you know? So sometimes you have to take your losses. There's nothing else you can do, right? This is the second time that they picked out one of my canvases, and both times it was of a little girl. Figure that one out. Beautiful canvas completely ruined because somebody doesn't know what they're doing. But I will take my needles and my X-Acto knife and see how much we can flatten it, because the way it is right now, you cannot work on it. It's square drills, and it will just come up. No two ways about it. This is not one of those things that, maybe you could iron it out or something. No, because it's double-sided adhesive, and what they did was pull up the adhesive together with the cover paper. Yes, folks, that's what they did. That's what happens when you don't know what you're doing. It really must have taken quite a bit of effort to pull that adhesive up. Somebody must have had a good dose of vitamins or something. I don't know. I was very surprised to see it. Because I have never seen anything like that. That's why. I mean, I have seen bubbles and rivers before, and it wasn't such a big deal that I couldn't take care of it, but this is a mess. And it is very obvious how it happened, because there's no other way that those damages could occur. Unless, somebody yanks that top cover up. You gotta open it carefully. And then you will not have bubbles and rivers. The back of the canvas is perfect, so it's not the company's fault. Because you can see that it was undamaged until they decided to open it. I still don't understand why. Somebody give me some sort of explanation. I would love it. I have this extreme urge to know. And when something is not logical, I have a tendency to dig until it makes sense. And no matter how much I dig, this, folks, does not make sense. And since it was traveling for 4 months, I don't even know which customs depot was the real smart one. So, my hands are tied. Take my losses, shut my mouth, try to save it. When I want a canvas, I want a canvas, especially when I waited so long for it. Okay, I had one I waited 6 months for, but there was no damage to it. So guess there's a first for everything, you know? So, as I said, this is from Everyday Deals. If I read my payments correctly, because there's nothing written on it, I am very satisfied with them. They shipped on time. Well, you know, I am in Eastern Europe, so I don't complain. As long as I get my package sooner or later, most of the time it's later, I don't complain anymore, you know. There was no damage to any of the canvases. Figure that one out. Okay. Yes, folks, I'm sticking to the canvas because I didn't put any washi tape around the edge of it because it's going to be finished on time. And tomorrow, I think we're going to have a live session. I'm going to kit up, if I can, the new canvas, the little girl with the elephant. Has 53 colors. Beautiful colors, beautiful canvas that was owned. And I really cannot show you even a picture because there's no thumbnail. I will try taking a picture on the website because I tried taking a picture with my camera. It just came out too dark for you to see anything, you know. So, okay, we put this away. And then we're going to start with the light blue. I think it's a baby blue. And then we're really in business now. Why? No. You can't fool around with me like this. I mean, number 4. Number 4 doesn't belong here. And number 12 goes here. Number 4 goes after number 3, and number 24 goes there. Yes. Okay, we need the capital L. Hello. Yep, the baby blue. I love these colors. Okay. Ooh, folks. Oh, look at that. Especially if you had light to see it, right? Yep, glare. Okay. Let's try to cooperate here, folks. Shake, shake, shake to have them line up. It's a good tray because it doesn't dump out of it like I usually dump all over the place. Oh, yes, folks. Very pretty color. Well, as I told you, my neighbor across the hall moved out. They bought a house. I have not seen who the new neighbor will be. I don't know where I come from. We used to say hello to our new neighbors, introduce ourselves. I presume it's not a custom here. Is it okay? Well, I guess Saturday will be, have to bake something, you know. Really don't know what. Not much for baked goods. I really can't say we are. We're more fruit and vegetable, meat type of people. But, you know, in case the kids drop by or something, you need something sweet. Of course, you know, they're used to having me pack going away bag, in case they get hungry on the way home. I mean, after all, it's a whole hour. Don't want them to starve to death, right? One of them is the cinnamon rolls that I saw a recipe for. And I just downloaded the cutest little pattern for teddy bear and bunny rabbit. I hope this bunny rabbit will look like a bunny because the other bunny rabbit looked like a doggy. Very cute. It looked like a long-tailed doggy. Yes, folks. Leave it to me to discover a new animal type. Anyway, I'm learning. What can I say? It's cute and soft and cuddly, but it looks like a doggy with long ears. I don't know how I managed that. Something to do with the nozzle, had to make it separate. And I think that's what ruined the whole effect. So I am positive my second trial with a different pattern, I sort of know how that goes. So I think it will turn out much more to my satisfaction. Well, add to it the fact that I am a perfectionist. And if it isn't perfect, I get very sad and I want to rip it apart. Yeah. For a perfectionist to deal with the mess that I got from customs, it's, yeah. Let me tell you, it's a challenge. But we will solve that challenge also. I am positive we can do it. I watched so many videos on YouTube on how to handle such a problem that I'm positive that we can manage it. Won't be perfect because as long as I can get the sticky part to lay down, I can get the air bubbles out. That's not a problem. But they ripped up the sticky part also. So as long as I can get that to lay down flat again, and I do have adhesive, but that's for like a pour down glue, and this is a double-sided adhesive. So I don't know if that will work with a double-sided one also. I never thought I would have to use it, but live and learn. Actually, I like challenges, but this makes me a little bit sad. This year, I thought that instead of the usual colors for the eggs, I will go with, and I just went black, pastels colors, because I saw it on the internet and it really caught my fancy. Pastel colored eggs, and then you make like white dots and there are like little white flowers in them. I think it looks really cute. And in my opinion, it would be less toxic, even though it is food coloring, but still it is coloring, And there is an 18-month-old around, puts everything in his little mouth except food. Everything that doesn't belong in there goes into his little mouth. When I tell him open up, here's some carrots, peas and carrots, and he goes, pfft. I go, okay. Is that an opinion? Does that mean you do not wish to partake of the wonderful, delicious, vitamin-rich, healthy foods And the little kid goes, well, but you're going to eat this, my wonderful little child. And he shakes his little head. He still has long hair. He's going to get his first haircut now that the weather is warm. It is time. Time goes by so fast. When you have a little one, that's when you realize how fast time flies. It's amazing. It's just like he was just born. Now he's running around. He's starting to form words. I asked the doctor, why doesn't he talk? And she goes, because he has nothing to say. I said, okay. I suppose that's logical. However, I wanted to make sure there's nothing wrong with his development. He's got nothing to say. Okay. She said when he has something to say, then he will say so. I go, but when should I start worrying? She goes, don't worry. He will start talking and he won't shut up. I said, okay. I think the stress and overwork is beginning to show on the doctors. I would think I would get a more professional answer, but I guess, that's professional enough. Nothing wrong with the kid. I do think that is an excellent point. Stop comparing the kid to other kids. Each child is different. I said, okay. I threw out Dr. Spock's book a long time ago. Yep. That's a no can do, Well, of course, I do have grown children, so I went through this already, but still. I thought maybe Hungarian children are different. Nope. Children are children. All over the world, children are children. I said, okay. I get the message. I stopped being hysterical. I just wanted to make sure that he's developing okay, Because at age 3 in this country, it is mandatory that they go to nursery. There's no kindergarten here. They go from 3 to 6 to nursery, and then they start grade 1. And I know that he's going to be tested before he goes to nursery, and then he will be tested before he goes to grade 1. I don't know, in the old days they didn't do all this testing. Kids did just fine. Right? Don't stick yourself into the sticky part like I did. Yes, I always do that. I don't know why. Because the way I do it is I look for the symbol. And this is a small canvas, so I really didn't think that it would be, a good idea to keep on sectioning it off to little pieces because it does get done fast. Doesn't give any problem, so, don't have to slow down for anything, which is good because the next canvas is going to have problems. So this is like a relaxation little to do, before we get into the difficult one. May be difficult, but it's absolutely fantastic. And the colors, outside it's spring already here, so nature coming to life, flowers, trees, getting blossoms. I think spring is the prettiest part of the year. Well, I'm a summer person, Give me flip flops and a summer dress, and I'm happy. Okay. So actually, what we're doing is searching all over the place for the symbol L. Quite a bit of this color all over the place. There's no one big color block. I see in the symbol H quite a bit of a block of color, but since this is a small diamond painting, um, gets done fast. And when you have a good quality diamond painting, then you get done much faster. Not that I'm in any hurry because this is beautiful and I am enjoying it. Now, if I was not enjoying it, then I would be in a hurry to get rid of it. But then I don't think I would be doing it because a craft is for us to enjoy. What is the purpose of doing if we're not enjoying it, especially under the circumstances? Right, right. Okay, here we go. And they are very small. Only concerns me when I get overtired and it's hard for me to see. That's when I take out my magnifying glass. Believe me, that's better than taking out drills I put in the wrong place. Um, it's a little bit of joy. You remember we did that when I made a mistake and put the drills in the wrong place. But there wasn't that much of them before I realized that that's not where they belong. Motorcycles are on the road. I don't know, they are not supposed to be unless you're going to work or you're going to a drugstore or something like that. You're really not supposed to be. But nonetheless, they're very noisy too. So it is the kids that brought out the motorcycles from the winter, and they're going up and down the street. So we're going to have a 4-day weekend again. We had a long holiday, March 15th, the Revolution of 1848. And over here, as I said, Easter is 4 days. That includes Good Friday, Saturday, Easter Sunday, and Easter Monday. On Easter Monday, the men come around and dump ice cold water on the girls to make sure they stay beautiful, fresh, and healthy all year long. I suppose they do if they don't catch pneumonia. That well water in the village is ice cold. Take my word for it. I'm speaking from experience. So the girls usually get dumped with a bucket of water and then they go inside and put dry clothes on. Now, when people walk by on the street, well, now with lockdown, we're not going to be walking, but when people walk down the street and they can tell if a girl is very popular by how many sets of clothing are drying outside on the tree branch, because that's where they put the wet clothes to dry. She went in and changed her clothes so she doesn't get pneumonia. And then she got dumped again with buckets of cold water. Then she changed again. But nowadays, especially in the city, mostly you get sprinkled with a little bit of perfume. And I prefer that they do not spray it in my hair because you can't get the smell of it out. Even after you wash your hair, I don't know, it stays in there. But now they know that, they usually spray it on your blouse or, someplace like that. So you stay fresh and beautiful all year long. I think I'm past the staying fresh and beautiful. I'm more like at the point of, I survived another winter. Yes. Yes, folks, in case you haven't noticed, I am not a winter person. We manage. I mean, I come from the land of blizzards, so winters over here are like, summers. Well, usually 24 degrees is close to being summer temperature. It's very nice. We're supposed to have a cold wave rolling in tonight. I was hoping it stays nice and warm for Easter. We don't have Easter egg hunt as such in this country. It's not a custom yet, although more and more the Western customs come into this country also. We're becoming westernized. A lot of people would rather stick with their traditions because that's what makes it special. And under normal circumstances, when tourists come, they prefer to see the old-fashioned traditions, old country ways. This is why they come. This is why quite a few villages were preserved to emulate the old ways. Of course, inside the house, there's, like indoor plumbing and gas and what have you. But outside, it gives the appearance of the old thatched roof, mud and straw and what have you, whatever they built the houses from. Very few of them were made from wood. Later on, of course, as they became more wealthy, there were bricks. Especially in a village, there were bricks being made. Usually the houses was built, room at a time. First came the kitchen. There was a place to sleep over there by the cooking, whatever that thing is called. Sometimes my mind goes blank. Anyway. Not the furnace. The wood burning fireplace. The big. But they cooked over there too. Fireplace. I guess. I don't know. Write in a comment section, please. so I can remember with my foggy brain. I did tell you I got a cute little plastic card that says I'm immune, whatever. Okay, said thank you. What is this good for? Nobody knows. It's pretty. Okay. We're doing very well with this canvas, in my opinion. I had to take a lot of breaks from working on this because I was doing getting ready for Easter, the decorations and everything. And even with the other things we were making, it still is coming along at a very good pace. And I thoroughly enjoy doing this. I'm not sure I will be saying that often when we start the other one. I am concerned, to say the least. I truly would like to ask these kids, are you supposed to be riding up and down the street on your motorcycle? Because from what I know, we're not supposed to be out there for now. I wonder if do they choose motorcycles to see which one is the loudest? Seems to me the louder it is, the more they love it. At first I thought it was going to be uncomfortable because of the trucks. No, 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 the trucks are quiet. Motorcycles are not. I have nothing against motorcycles, but there's plenty of other routes outside the city where they can go and have fun riding their motorcycle. It's as simple as that. Don't have to do up and down on Main Street and hearing the cars screeching. And you're like, oh my God, I hope no one was hurt. Okay. Well, how did we do? Oh, two over there. Okay. Pretty blue color. Let me double check. Well, of course I missed a whole bunch. I would not be me if I did not. The last canvas we made, I had no missing drills on it. Can you imagine? I was surprised. So I guess this is what it means. The more you do it, the better you get at doing this, and the more enjoyable it gets. Okay. I'm looking for capital L. I don't see any more of that. Okay. So let's put this away. Well, that went in that little container very fast. except for one. Well, now I don't see too much difference between these two colors, but I'm sure there are. Shake, shake, shake. Let's line up, folks. Get in order. This is I would call it almost blue. Or almost white with a tinge of light blue, I guess. Yes, folks, that's the motorcycle. That's what I was talking about. I'm sorry, there's nothing I could do about it. I cannot go outside and scream and yell at them. They'll probably run me over. Always makes me wonder, where are their parents at this time? But it's Thursday, they're probably working. I put it in a big tray, and then I press down the multiplier and it pops out all over the place. That is not the plan. I don't think we had a white color in this. We had an off-white in the flowers, and they're supposed to be white flowers. It's beautiful, whatever. Usually when I step back, I can see more clearly what the diamond painting looks like. When I'm this close to it, it doesn't really show the true beauty and the true details of it. Okie doke. Shake, shake, shake. They're not being very orderly. Okay? No, you don't belong here. 3 here, and 3 there, and 4 there. And what is your opinion? I think it's beautiful colors too. Very pleased with it. It's always rather risky when you're trying out a new store. But I was very lucky, I think. Of course, I look at the reviews on YouTube and all of that to try and get acquainted with the stores. Because nobody wants to lose money, But sometimes you get lucky, you discover a little store. It's much better. And of course, with smaller stores, you get a much more personalized service, in my opinion. Okay, that looks just beautiful. Thank you very much for spending time with me today. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy. I will see you again tomorrow afternoon. Please hit the like and the subscribe button. Bye-bye for now. See you tomorrow. Bye.